The Prince is back. I'm here, by the way, in beautiful Panama, Latin America, right? I'm here for business. That's what you got to do if you want to become high value. And today we're gonna talk about high value. I'm actually gonna blend the scene of the view. I'm taking videos on Instagram, bitches responding to it, everything, and now I'm teaching you guys how to do the same thing. It's insane, right? But today, actually, we're gonna talk about high value, right? And I've been reading through it, I was just looking through YouTube, right? I see the content creators, I see the red pill people who are posting, and there's this trend going on, right? This mental masturbation of, oh, the only thing you gotta do is be high value, and then all chicks gonna come to you. This high value, high value, high value, right? Now, look, let me tell you this, guys. All this high value stuff is totally and completely, it's just fucking overrated, all right? It's fucking overrated. Let me tell you why. I can tell you from my experience. When I was young, I was just like you. I just wanted to get my dick wet. Isn't that what we all want, right? Even here in Panama, I'm trying to get my dick wet. That is what every 11-year-old wants to do at some point. And I didn't get there by becoming more high value. Now, of course, being high value is not a bad thing, right? But I wouldn't say it's what got me the most girls. What gets you the most girls, or what started me getting the most girls, even recently, a year ago, is improving my looks, the way I look, and even more importantly, my social game, all right? These are the two things that skyrocketed my success with women. I'm telling you, I was just like you. I wasn't always like this, right? I wasn't always this super confident guy, going up to chicks, approaching them. I remember when I was young, I was like 13. I started young, 13, 14. I was like, damn, I gotta approach chicks, right? And I would just freeze. Like, it's interesting now because now I'm not this way anymore, but I would just fucking freeze and I couldn't say shit. The girls in my class back then, right? I was like the shy kid, if that makes sense. I was the shy kid who couldn't, talk to people in general, let alone girls, and improve my social game. Just in general, my social capabilities is what skyrocketed my success with girls. And then on top of that, the looks, the way I look, my style, the muscles, the beard, having a sharp haircut. That is why every time I hear all these high value rants, I feel like it's not a thing, because many guys, they start taking that as an excuse, right? They're like, okay, I'm not getting bitches. Okay, let me become high value. Let me make like 100 grand, then I can get bitches. Bro, what are you talking about? Before I made 100K, right? Long before I made 100K, I was getting more, okay, than in the ballpark of like 40, 50 girls a year on average, if that makes sense. So that's around per month, around it's basically like a new girl every week. That is what I was getting before I made 100K. In fact, making more money has actually reduced the amount of girls I get. Why? Because I'm more busy. Right, literally, right now I'm in Panama, okay? There's some girls back in Austria that I just left, and my main bitch, my side hoes, they're all back there. I basically said, okay, no, let me take a pause for fucking. I can come here to Panama, business related, right? And maybe I'll get some Panamanian chicks here, but do you understand what I mean? I could just be in Austria right now, just be fucking, okay? So actually it reduces the amount of girls you get. And I want to go over over a few things, right? Regarding money and all these high value, right? Number one, girls do not respond to money the way you think they respond to money. Just because you become high value, just because you get a bunch of cash. Let's say, look, I've been in this situation. I can tell you from experience. I have legit got good with girls, and I know the steps I took, okay? I was a shy kid. Now I'm super confident. I was not always as good looking, and when I say good looking, I mean the style, right? The haircut. I used to have a fucking afro. My style used to be shit. Like, I improved all this shit. So I saw the effects. And I've also made a whole bunch of money. I've made 6 figures. And I can tell you what contributed the most to me getting girls. So this year, when I made a whole bunch of money, right, I did not notice any increase in girls. Now, let me tell you why. It's because girls respond differently to money. You can use money actually to get girls, but not just because you have money. For females, if they see money, right? Let's say you tell a female, hey, I'm a millionaire. Let's say you tell her that. All she's gonna be like is, oh, okay, right? So, what do you do with the millions, or how can I benefit from the millions? Are we gonna go on a fucking vacation in fucking Panama or Italy? Are we gonna do that? That's what she's gonna be thinking. Girls not wired the same way you and me are wired. If you tell me that you made $1 million, I'm gonna view you as a fucking winner. It's gonna be a status symbol for you, if that makes sense, right? I'm gonna be like, damn, and I'm talking about just the numbers. If you tell me $1 million, what I see power. I see you're powerful, right? More powerful than when you had like $10 in your fucking bank account. A girl does not respond the same way. Girls see things with like lifestyle. They see things with social status, and we're gonna talk about that. Social status. Are my friends gonna think you're cool? This and that. The only reason girls date millionaires and they say millionaires is because they think it's cool and more fun, not because the guy has millions. Does it make sense? This is an important distinction because, and that's what I'm gonna get to now, girls respond more to fun and excitement than the millions, whatever you have in your bank account, right? If you have the fun and excitement that $1 million can bring you without having $1 million, you're gonna get your dick wet 24/7, right? And that's what I mean. It's more about your social game. Can you make her excited? The way you talk. Are you talking to her in a deep and seductive voice? Can you make her horny just off the way you look at her, right? Off the way you smile at her, right? The way you touch her, the way you grab her, grabbing her ass in public, right? Can you do that? Those are things girls are gonna respond to way more. Now, the reason why people always harp on this high value shit is because, yeah, it's true. If you are high value, you are more capable of having fun, right? I remember, and I'm telling you this, all this experience. I remember I was at a time where I would go on a date. I'd be like, shit, the only money I have literally is like $10. Like, I'm not even joking. And probably some of you can relate. Like, I wasn't making any, I didn't have a job. I was just fucking high school student. Even like still the first years of college. Like, I just had fucking like maybe $10. And I would literally be like, okay, fuck. I can get this girl out to eat. Let me make sure the date is as cheaply as possible. And literally, I'll be dreading. I'll be like, okay, should I make the girl pay half? And literally, I've once lost a girl. I lost her because we went out to eat, or actually for drinks. That's what I did. Never to eat because I wouldn't have enough money for that. I told her that she asked me if she can order a burger. I was like, yeah, sure, fine. Me expecting like she's paying for her shit because if she's ordering a burger, I'm not like I was like I don't know. I didn't have the money. You pay for it, whatever. We get the fucking bill. I'm like, okay, 50-50. Or I was like, I cover the drinks. No, I said this. I cover the drinks and she has the burger. And then she looked at me like, what the fuck? She paid. And then we were sitting there. It was like weird. And she was like, I like it when guys like take over the entire bill. Like, guys are acting so broke nowadays. That's literally what she told me. Then she went on a rant how guys nowadays are so cheap and she doesn't like that, and she left and never heard from her again. I mean, that's literally what happened to me. But I've been in this situation, and now I can like literally afford. When I was in Miami, I took out this chick. I do like an instant date thing, right? So I go up to her, ask her if she has time right now to do something, and then I try to fuck her later. I went to drinks with her, spent like, I don't know, $25 on drinks. Then I asked her if she wants to come back home to me. She said no, and that was it. I basically lost $25. But I don't care. That's what I mean. I can afford to have more fun and just be more spontaneous. When I was in Miami, another chick that did the same thing, which she actually did come home to me. Next day we went to the zoo. Chick has never been to the zoo. Do you understand what I mean? More fun. I can just, on 3 days notice, my lawyers were like, come here to Panama. I came into Panama in 3 days notice, right? Now I can fucking post the whole view here, right? I can like post the fun I'm having here, have it on my Instagram, and a girl's gonna be like, okay, this guy looks cool. I wanna be with him. This is what money allows me to do. Money allows me to to get a photographer, to take the best pics possible of me, so I can increase the chance I have with chicks. That is the way money will get you girls, if you look more fun and entertaining. Entertaining is actually a bad word because I don't want you to be a dancing monkey, right? Fun and excitement. Those are the two things that girl will respond to. Not this whole high value harping shit. Look, let me give you an example. Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos. Are girls fawning at night over sucking their dick? No. Jeff Bezos gives a shit, right? They would rather go with like the rappers, Lil Baby, this and that. It's because they're more fun. They're just doing random dumb shit. Okay? They have Ferraris, they're fucking people screaming their name, they're on fucking tours going around, people talking about them, drama. That's what girls respond to, fun and excitement. Secondly, girls react to looks, the way you look, way more than all these people on fucking YouTube and all these Red Bull creators will tell you. Looks have a significant impact on how many girls you will get. Let me give you an example, right? Last year, and I've done YouTube videos about this. Last year, I was able to grow a beard. And I got this beard. It's not even finished. It's growing thicker and stronger every single day. But I was able to grow a beard, and the amount of girls that I got, like it bumped up. I'm an analytical guy, right? I study math and computer science. So I'll just be like, in my head, I'll be tracking numbers. I'll even be writing them down. Like, okay, this month I got this many girls, and the average is this. Average is like 1.5 to 2, this and that. And okay, now this happened. Oh, all of a sudden, like I just got like 4 girls this week. Well, why did that happen? The average is getting higher, this and that. And then I see, okay, I got a beard. Interesting, right? Looks will... Look, I don't know why it's like, this should be common knowledge. Girls at night, or when they're with friends, they'll be on a guy's Instagram looking through it. They'll be like, fuck, this guy is hot as shit. What if I fucking just, I don't want to keep on saying this word on YouTube. I'm not sure if YouTube's going to fucking penalize me for just keep saying like the D word. They suck D. Can I say that? Fuck it. Just say suck D. They'll be like, man, I just want to suck his D. Like, girls will say it. The same way you look at girls' pictures, right? The same way you scroll through Instagram and you're getting horny, the same way a girl is going to look at a guy and get horny. And the better you look, the higher the chances are. Now, the thing also with girls is this. It's like they just respond to different types of looks. So some girl might literally not find me attractive, but just because I'm not her type, right? And then you'll see like this kind of skater boy, this and that. He doesn't even look that good, but girls are like, okay, he looks attractive. It's just her type. But there's like general patterns with girls because you want to go broad, right? And that's the third thing we're going to talk about. You want to go broad, right? So what's always going to be attractive is going to be a nice body, number one, and a beard. Girls look at your face first. A good beard, good facial structure, clean skin, a haircut, and then your style, right? Fucking, I got the Versace shoes going on, fucking diamond, fucking watch, Ralph Lauren shirt, fitted, fucking custom tailored pants. Girls look at this shit. They do. On Instagram, it's basically, I'm on Tinder, on Instagram, I'm basically running looks game. And no, I don't want this excuse of, oh, Prince, I don't look good, this and that. But then fucking become good looking. Guys can literally become good looking. It's not like with girls, where it's like, okay, they're born like genetically ugly and that's it for them. No, you can build muscle, you can get a sharp haircut, you can make sure your skin is as clean as possible, you can have some nice jewelry, you can have fitted clothing. That's all possible. That's gonna fucking bump your good looking rate by +3. All right. So that's another thing. Girls respond more to looks and all this high value shit. That's why the girl will fucking. Didn't this happen to? I believe like was it Jay-Z? No, not Jay-Z, but what's his name again? Fuck. Diddy. All right. He had like this girl. They were dating for I believe like 9 something years. She left him for some random personal trainer who was making way less than him. How isn't Diddy more high value? No, the trainer looks fucking good. That's why the wives will fucking fuck the fucking gardener because he looks good. Literally, looks will give you so much more space to operate in if you're like a nobody. All right, if you're good looking, you're gonna have a major advantage with girls, and it's not hard to pull off. All right. So instead of just harping on this high value shit, oh man, let me make 100K and then all of a sudden the girls are gonna appear out of nowhere. No, make sure you work in your social game and make sure you work in your looks. And now thirdly, we all know getting girls is a numbers game. So even if you were like a loser, even if you were, let's say even if you were ugly, right? You could literally go up to 1,000 girls and you will fuck maybe 5 of them. Probably even more. It's a numbers game. Now the way it works is this. You want to increase the chances of getting girls. It's a probability, right? You have to operate in probability. So for example, on Tinder, if I match with like 100 girls, I'll fuck around 10 of them. So 1/10 of a chance, that's usually my probabilities of fucking girl. Now, if I reduce my picture qualities, I didn't look as good, I didn't have as cool pictures, it would just drop to maybe like 2%, 1%. So that's what you want to do. And that's what social game gives you, this confidence, being able to run the numbers game, especially in person, right? But asking the girls out, I made a previous video, right? But asking the girls out with speed, not waiting like, I don't know, like 5 days when texting them, that's bullshit. That's total bullshit, okay? So that's something I had to address, all this high value shit. You need to make sure to do that. If you want to learn, right? How this whole concept with like also operating with speed, right? Asking every girl's out, which is another aspect of your social capabilities, right? Make sure you watch my last video that I made about killer instinct. That's another term that I used to describe your social capabilities that you need to have in comparison to other guys to move fast with girls and make sure you just bang more bitches, all right?